insurance, payroll and benefits, retirement? Go to ejpelton.com right now, and later today, give yourself time to think about taxes and the help you'll need. ejpelton.com, open 52 weeks a year, always available for questions or tax help. EJ Pelton, a company to depend on at tax time. Think ahead. ejpelton.com. Call 332-3339. That's 332-3339.
If the South would have won, we'd have had it made. I'd probably run for president of the Southern states. The day Elvis passed away would be our national holiday. If the South would have won, we'd have had it made.
NASCAR, Laura Ingram, Dennis Miller, David Toulis, Coast to Coast AM, and CBS Radio News. Chattanooga's news, talk, and sports leader.
News Talk 1240.
Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Welcome to Half Off. I am so happy because I get to save you 50% off everything. Minimum of 50% off everything. I'm better than Santa Claus.
That's exactly right. You are Santa Claus. Say it, give us a ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. I actually played Santa Claus one time. This is Eric from Real Estate U. Eric
Hello,
and
sir.
John.
How are you? It's nice to be back.
Man, good to see you.
And also my partner's here, Mr.
And John's here.
You
Yeah.
know what? One thing about playing Santa Claus, the other thing about it is, do you have to wear the hat and you have to wear the beard now?
Yeah,
I mean, are people watching this now? Are they seeing this?
Yeah, they can see. And of course, they're saying he's much too good looking to play Santa Claus. So I understand that. I understand
Okay,
those
thank you,
feelings.
ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful show this was.
But no, in Atlantic City, I was at a radio station, and they figured there's no possible way you're going to do it. And I went out and I played. Actually, I sold them advertising. I wasn't in sales,
Did you
but
sell
I'm like,
advertising?
well,
and
the
Santa
problem
Claus?
was, as most radio stations have salesmen, they're just lazy. And I know we have our competition listening because we're the best thing on the radio.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, if you listen to any other radio station, you're wasting your time because we provide the best programming in the market. So if you're not listening to us, you're probably missing something at Hot News Talk Radio.
And you know, there's tons of ways to hear us too.
Which ways would they happen to be?
You know, there's two ways that I enjoy the best.
And they are?
The TuneIn app.
Tell me about it.
Yes. If you have a smartphone,
Yeah.
if it's an iPhone or even a Google-based or Windows-based, you can go to the TuneIn app and find us there.
Okay.
Hot News Talk Radio. Just go into the local, click it, go down, and you'll see us there, and you can hear us anytime, anywhere. Whether you're in your car, in your yard, it doesn't matter. Of course, you can pick us up on hotnewstalkradio.com too, if you happen to be sitting in your office.
Absolutely.
And you can watch us on YouTube.
I love the YouTube.
I like the YouTube.
When I was in Florida, I was watching it on a 55-inch screen and a digital drive, and David Toulis, who comes on at 1:00, just as clear as a bell. And you were watching the studio being built out.
Yes, I actually watched the studio being built out
So
and saw it become what it is today, which is a beautiful facility.
You want to go to hotnewstalkradio.com and click on YouTube, and you'll see us
And
live.
we'll take it right now.
Right there.
Show you live.
Off
right
our
now.
beautiful faces. And you can also go to Half Off and we're about to tell you about some of these great deals we have at Half Off at hotnewstalkradio.com. But to finish up the Santa Claus story, as every radio station manager knows, your salespeople are lazy. They're all lazy. Every one of them. I don't say they're not. They are. They're typical, like disc jockeys, okay? And I told Russell, I love Russell, but he's perfect for this business because he's a radio guy. He sits around most of the time, playing on the computer, and he's just a radio guy. I mean, you couldn't get him to dig ditches. He's a radio guy. Right. And same with me,
No,
right,
absolutely.
Russell?
That's why you got into radios, because you're lazy.
Do you
right?
change your own oil in your car? Yeah. No, you don't. You're lying.
No, I do. I can change tires too.
No, he does it digitally.
But look at the
He
studio.
has an app on his phone. that
Look at the
changes
studio. It looks like it's a mess. There's no women here. You walk in, it's like just stuff all over the place.
It's a man cave.
But so I had come out with this great package with Santa Claus that you buy so many commercials, and then Santa Claus will show up sometime during the day and visit and make the kids happy. because it costs money to get Santa Claus into your business.
Right.
And the salesman are like, oh, that's not going to work. I don't want to have to do it. I'm a salesman. I want this beyond me. I want to wear my shirt and tie and be 5 minutes late every day and then go to lunch for an hour. I'm a salesman. So I had to prove it to him. I said, I'll go do it. Not even a salesman. Five clients in one day. They loved it. I went back and said, I want commission on this.
And then you went back as Santa Claus too.
And I went back as Santa
that's at a
Claus.
union rate wage. at
And
Santa
I did. I
Claus,
said,
right?
listen, I'll play Santa Claus. This will be fun. And we did. So never, ever have a negative attitude or say no.
So now you're playing Santa Claus in the end of May with half off.
Well,
and
this
you
was
get
the
there
idea of half off, is that how can we be Santa Claus all year
Yes.
round? Or as
because every day is a day of giving.
yeah, how can we be Santa Claus?
You're Santa Claus.
Santa
not
Claus all year
Anti-Claus.
round.
There
Well,
you
I'm looking
go.
at her. We have a lot of clients, and you'll go in, you'll see merchandise lying around. So we have to do multiple things here. First of all, we have to serve you, the community, you that listen to us, that we love, because we're doing this for you. We're your mouthpiece. Like when we ask a politician a question he doesn't answer, he's not disrespecting us, he's disrespecting you, because we're
That
just a
is-
conduit.
You
We're
are
just
correct
phew.
there.
So we're thinking, how can we help our listener? Well, let's save him money. But we're going to be better than HBO. I mean, not HBO. I mean, we're going to be better than Home.
How does
I mean, Home Shopping Club. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Okay.
We're going to be better than QVC, because we're going to give you not full retail value, not a couple of bucks off,
No.
but half off.
At least half off.
Right. So the idea is, well, how can we do that? We go to the client and say, listen, this stuff has been hanging around forever. Why don't you discount it 50%? What? I'll lose money. No, you won't, because I'm going to give you advertising for that. Oh, really? Yeah, we're going to give you advertising for that. We're going to discount it 50% and let the listener take advantage of that great deal.
Which is an excellent point. If you're looking to advertise on Hot News Talk Radio, then you need to get a hold of us,
Absolutely.
because we can help you move merchandise and bring in customers through the door. And that's what it's all about.
HotNewsTalkRadio.com. Go to half off. See this, John? Prime example. Look at this vehicle right here. A Jeep Grand Cherokee. This retails at about $7,000. Look at this beautiful thing.
It's red.
And that's sweet.
It has 4 tires on it. So it's a regular vehicle. Does it? And
Isn't it beautiful?
You're buying the whole vehicle, not half the vehicle.
Buying the whole
You're buying
vehicle
the
for
whole
30.
vehicle.
Now look, you
It's
click.
it's the price that's half off, not the merchandise.
No, I didn't tell you. You only get half the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
You got to buy. Yeah.
I was just wondering what's half off. Is it the price or the
whole thing.
merchandise?
But look,
look at this. You got the whole thing pulled
when
up here.
when you click on it, look what happens. All the information comes up.
Okay.
And it's Automax of Chattanooga, our automobile partners. And I've owned 4 or 5 Jeep Grand Cherokees, and I picked this vehicle specifically because it is the best vehicle I've ever owned in my life. You cannot kill this vehicle. I've had it through floodwaters, through hurricane, I love the Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Now
I love it.
Now you're getting this half off. You got the Laredo 4-door package. It's the SUV model. It's the 4.0 and the automatic 4-speed. Man, you look at all the options that it has over here, Eric.
I know. I tell you what, it's a good looking vehicle. And that's the first thing you want, because when you're driving down the road, you want people to look at you and say, hey, there's a great looking vehicle. But as you said, the name Jeep just brings up rugged, durability, reliability. And that's exactly what this is going to be. And you've got, you can carry 4 adults very comfortably, put some gear in the back.
And it's cool looking.
Yeah, it's a great looking vehicle.
A guy can drive it, a woman can drive it. It's just cool. It's timeless.
$39.95.
35.
35. Wow.
He actually, that's interesting you said that. He actually had it down to that, and he discounted it even more.
For $3,500, you can have a
$3,500,
great
look at
looking
this.
vehicle that you'll be proud to drive around. And if we've got a lot of outdoor activities here, so if you're a hiker, great for hiking. Let's say you're a kayaker, you put your kayak on top. You're a boater, you can pull your boat. I mean, there's just tons of things that you can do that this vehicle, would look good doing.
And that's at Automax in Harrison. Great people. You'll want to deal with them time and time again. Matter of fact, if you've had credit issues, they're not a buy here, pay here, but they will work with you. They will get everyone.
So they will rebuild your
Financed.
credit, And you can give them a call at 423-643-2886.
Right. Sort of what you guys did.
643-2883. Ask for Louis.
Yeah, ask for Louis. What you guys
call today
Right.
because this is going to be gone.
what you guys did and do with your real estate,
Right.
where you don't have to necessarily go through a bank.
No. And they will rebuild your credit by not going to a bank.
Right.
And
Here's another great product right here.
And it's very
Jets,
similar to the one we just had,
It's red.
except it's pizza.
except it's pizza.
Well, I'm going to turn this over to the two Italians in the,
Hey,
in the
okay.
studio, and y'all talk about the pizza.
Okay. And the pizza, this is Jets Pizza
Hey,
gift certificate.
I love Jets Pizza.
I had it last night.
You know, I can't believe you got Jets Pizza on it. Now, listen, from two Italians. If you come into town,
Yeah.
right, there's only a couple of pizza places you're going to go to.
New York City Pizza.
New York City, like New York City Pizza. No, New York NYPD.
NYPD.
Right.
Yeah.
and
NYPD.
Jets.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Jets
That's it.
makes a good pizza.
Now, since we're both Italians from the North, they expect, hey, how you doing? So what? Let's do our Italian thing. Let's pretend we're up north.
Let me tell you what
Do
you're
you,
gonna
do you get back into it when you're up there? You know, you go right back into it. So we got the Jets Pizza certificates. So $50 for certificates. You get $25. It's yours.
I'm gonna make you an offer you're not gonna refuse. You're gonna go over, and I'm gonna tell you, if you don't go over, we're gonna have to talk.
We're going to have to talk about it.
But if you go over and you say the Jets and you go, hey, these guys on the radio at Hot News Talk Radio told me
These guys.
these guys,
These guys.
you got a deal going on now.
And hey, Eric, you see these windows out here?
Now, if you don't mind, I'll translate what John just said.
Yeah.
It means that y'all need to get on down there and get you some pizza
Y'all.
because you can get a $50 gift certificate for $25. Do y'all hear me? There you go.
Y'all.
Tell your mama.
Chuck.
And God bless you.
Chuck is one of our clients down in Saudi Daisy, and he's full-blooded Italian, but he's Southern. He's not from the South. So he he has that little drawl. Probably, in Hickson, there's not much, but in Saudi Daisy, Tennessee.
Saudi, you have to use the word yins.
So-
Yins get down there and get you
So
some pizza.
he's like Saudi Daisy, Tennessee. Chuck is like 100% Italian, but it's just funny, to see talking tonight, Saudi Daisy, Tennessee. Not
Well,
Saudi Daisy, Saudi Daisy, Tennessee.
Well, you have to say it all together. That way,
Is that what it is?
there's so many Saudi daisies throughout the United States. You want to make sure you're talking about the one here
Yeah.
in Tennessee.
Yeah, I wish Saudi Daisy's got to awaken. Their businesses there are, they wonder why. Well, we don't have a lot of traffic. We guys don't advertise. What's wrong with the business people in Saudi Daisy? It's like, well, are you from Saudi? Now, at first I thought, we have tons of advertisers in Hickson, Chattanooga. And I'm going to be honest, because I'm an honest guy. It's hard to break into Saudi Daisy. And I made a comment. It's probably because they don't like Northerners, even though I'm a Confederate. And you know what someone said? No, they don't like you because you're not from Saudi Daisy.
That's it. That's it.
I'm like, okay, I get it now.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to be from Saudi.
But I mean, if you're from Saudi,
And I love Saudi Daisy. I live there.
that's where our tower is.
I love it.
We're from Saudi.
We're from Saudi.
That's right. The signal comes from Saudi.
From
We're
Saudi. So
The
you
radio
should be
station
on-
is from Saudi.
What goes better with Saudi than NASCAR? We're the official NASCAR station. Saudi, we want. Hickson loves it. Chattanooga loves it. Harrison loves it. Saudi Daisy, Tennessee. You from Saudi Daisy, Tennessee? Nope, don't want to talk to you. What?
No, it's terraformer though. Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing. If the tower's there, you're local. So we're local to.
Yeah.
When I talk, see, I bring Eric along because he's
Yeah.
my translator.
Yeah.
And when the funny thing is, he goes, "Well, where are you from?" I go, "Saudi Daisy," because I talk funny. But
I talk funny.
That's why Eric's along.
Yeah.
So, but I tell you, you guys use
guys.
Use guys
Use
out in
guys.
Saudi Daisy. We're going to be coming over and we're going to be talking to you. And
Talking turkey.
We're gonna go local because this is a local. What is it? Local.
This is like a general store. This is why I love AM radio and love this. The idea behind this was you've got all these. I've been through the big FMs and the multi stations, but this is like your family local general store radio station. It's not corporately owned by some people in Texas or California or New York or Chicago. This is it right here. And if you want something on the radio, You walk in the door and we put it on.
Yeah.
You want us at your event, we show up. Like for the food bank, it's on.
And
How
not
can
only
you
that,
get better than that?
it is affordable.
Oh,
And I mean, you reach
Stupid affordable.
thousands of people.
stupid affordable.
And, I mean, not only do you have the huge AM signal, but think about the people that are listening on the internet. Think about the people that are listening on their phone, that are watching YouTube. I mean, now you're literally talking about millions of people
Yeah.
that can be reached for
Millions for pennies.
Yeah.
Well, and plus we're live on YouTube. Try to get live on YouTube. I mean, that's a task, and we are streaming live on YouTube
So you can go to YouTube right now.
or tune in radio.
Or tune in, both of them. I listen to tune in a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm in my car or doing something out in the yard. And then I'm a YouTube guy. So I watch, when I'm not here at the radio station, I'm watching the radio station on YouTube.
On YouTube. The great thing about AM too is it hugs the nooks and crannies, and FM doesn't. You notice when you go over the mountains and under, boom, FM is all line of sight, but AM hugs it. And the only negative we'll get, honestly, is, well, who listens to AM? Well, before we were here, there was no reason to listen because you had some blowhard on there at noon. His name was Lim Rush, whatever his name is, that, is a rhino and does nothing but promote Republicans that are just Democrat light, that still want to, sell the country to every foreign source and is in bed with the Federal Reserve banking system, but sounds conservative. And people are over that. So, the fact that no one really listened to AM until we came along tells me a lot, because the blowhard that's on noon to 3 at our competition is over.
Well,
I'm surprised the fat slob hasn't died of a heart attack yet.
The thing
But,
though is that he has one of the largest followings in the history of radio.
So did Hitler.
And he's
Now
on,
what?
but he's on AM.
He's on AM.
Right, so there it is. Now,
Yeah.
who's the other big shots that have the big radio stations? They're on AM.
On AM.
So AM is a talk format.
Yeah.
And people are listening to talk formats. They want something different than what they're getting on the big three radio, the TV stations and everything else. They want local talk. They want local history. They want the local feel, and that's what we are here, right?
Yeah, I love Real Estate U. I love it. You guys are coming back in a different format.
Yes.
But I love the show. When I first heard it, I thought it was national. And I'm like, that's on the station here. What is that? And that's David talked to you about the deal. I'm like, wow. No, it was really that good. But like, give an example. Noon, Russell's ready to come on.
Right.
and,
Digital drive.
Yeah,
with
and I was kidding about lazy Russell. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm being serious. He's not lazy on the air, but he's lazy.
And he doesn't.
Can people hear Russell shouting back?
Yeah, they can
Maybe
hear
they
me. Listen.
but
He
that'd be good.
can't hear me doing this, but he is lazy when he's not on the air. But off the air, on the air, he's not lazy. Okay, Russell, you're doing a great job, buddy.
But the great thing about AM, if you have an opinion and you want to get it out, then this is a great radio station to get that opinion out.
Yes, and Russell will be on at noon.
With the digital drive, and then followed up by David Tullis. And
David
he does a
Tullis
wonderful job.
does like 19 hours of show prep a day. When David is on 1 to 3, and one of the reasons we don't take a lot of phone calls is because the type of talk we do is more informational. We don't necessarily need your feedback. Your feedback's great. If you want to interact, that's great. But the type of talk we do, we want to be more informational to empower you.
Do we have a phone in here?
Yeah, we actually do. We never give the number out.
No, well, is it hooked up?
800-8949.
Oh, okay, it is hooked up.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
so
800-8949.
Hey, is everybody going to go to Jets Pizza?
Jets Pizza.
You
But
gotta
listen,
go to Jets. No, I want people to go to Jets Pizza. You got to go. If you don't go to
John,
Jets
$25, you get $50 worth of gift certificates, not a coupon. That means
it's not. You mean you can use that on?
that you use it as cash
Geez.
for
Go to
$25,
Jets.
buddy.
Hey, listen. I want to see one thing. How do you say vehicle again?
Vehicle.
No. How do you give? How much is vehicle or vehicle?
Vehicle.
They talk differently out here. It's vehicle.
Vehicle.
It's not vehicle. It's vehicle.
And over enunciating sometimes.
But now we've got NASCAR half off.
Well, look at this. That sign is $125. Beautiful, brand new. That's for your house bar.
Man, that's nice. It's a
Isn't that nice?
Coors Light official beer of
Man, how
NASCAR
can you beat
sign.
that? Yep.
And are we selling that?
We're selling that.
We're auctioning it off. Hey,
$25. Look at this card. $50 for this cell surgeon card that will get you $100 in repair.
and
That's
now
a
this
gift
is to-
card,
this is
not
to
a coupon.
repair your cell phone, correct?
Repair your cell phone. They have accessories
Okay.
over at the mall, all sorts of neat things for your phone, or you can get your phone repaired.
Nice.
If you spend $50, you get 2 of those cards.
And that's at Northgate Mall. I mean, for $50, you're going to get $100. Maybe you get a few accessories. You may have to have a nick or something on your phone you can get fixed.
Yep.
And, this is, it beats, going over there, spending that $50 to get $100 to repair your phone beats having to take your phone, send it off, then send it back. You get some kind of, I know John had a little flip phone that he couldn't text for a while because he had to send his phone. And I mean,
a flip phone, Grandpa.
Yeah,
really?
It makes a difference.
John, you're about as old
you
as
get
me.
It fixed
And you had a flip phone. I love guys that are like, I'm 57, my age. I go, well, I'm too old for technology, and I don't get these newfangled computers. And Russell gets that, right?
All the time.
Right. He's still shocked with me. He goes, you're an old guy that knows all this stuff. I'm like, kid, when you were in diapers, I was texting. You were peeing your pants and I was texting.
Probably.
How old are you now? 16?
Almost 20.
Almost 20. So you were born in what? 2004?
Something like that.
You really know how to do that? It's like, 90, what was it? 96, I was 50 47 years old. And I was dating a woman in her 20s. I'm bad boy. And she says, can you email me? I said, yeah. She goes, you know how to do email? Really? You're asking me if I know how to do email? Seriously? What is it with you kids in your teens and 20s that don't think we know what we're doing?
Hey, I remember, see if you could think about this. Way back when fax machines just started coming out, right? And those fax machines were bucks. They were like $1,000.
They were expensive.
Okay. And they had those thermal paper that just crinkles up, and you had then if you don't make a copy of it, or you didn't call it copy, you call it Xerox. If you didn't
remember
make
the
a Xerox of it, it would all crinkle up and fade.
Terrible.
And I remember sitting in a conference with my partners and saying, should we get a fax machine? I don't know. It was a big expense at that time.
They were expensive, $1,000, yeah.
And you think, well, if we got one, does our customers have one? And this and that. Now, it's just amazing what your phone can do. It blows me away. And that's why I love listening to the Digital Drive.
Hey, John, Russell wants to know, what is a fax machine?
That's it. I just spell fax.
He's not even into emails anymore.
No.
These kids are not even. But the funny thing with the fax is when people tell you to fax, I'm like, really? Isn't that when the dinosaurs are extinct?
Well, I had talking about the cell phone. Throw out the number for this gentleman. First of all, how do people get this? We're throwing.
I was going to tell you what you do to get this is.
I want to buy the Jets Pizza, and I want to go see the Jeep.
Okay,
how do I do it?
This is how you do it. First thing you have to do is you have to contact us.
You have to fax us.
You have to fax us, yeah. Email or call.
Can you mail it in?
And what we'll do is we will mail the gift certificates. The other stuff you either go by the businesses that have them.
Now you can go to the website and get all this information, correct?
Yes, you can go to the website.
It's hotnewstalkradio.com.
And you go to half off. You go to the bottom of the page.
It has all the information on the bottom of the page. And
right here.
There's a lot of items on there. It's not
all items except for certificate coupons have
to
be picked up at the radio station or a designated location in the Chattanooga area. Call blah, blah, blah.
There, boom.
Right. Or enter your phone number above. You'll receive a call back from, what's that? What's that say? You'll receive a call back from
an English American speaking individual that may or may not have an odor.
It really does say that. You will immediately receive a call back from an American English speaking individual. Sorry, it's the truth. To answer your questions and discuss your payment options. You may also email us because we don't want you to give your sensitive information over the internet.
Right.
You call us, we'll process your credit card, your debit card. We take cash, checks, credit cards, debit cards, wampum, trade, whatever, however you want to do this, we can work with you.
Sure.
This is unlike anything else. This is not eBay. This is not Craigslist. This is not a sale for anybody outside of North Hamilton County.
Hamilton County. These are Hamilton County residents or maybe the counties that butt up against.
No.
No, just Hamilton.
That's it.
So if you're from Ringgold, too darn bad.
North Hamilton County. Now, we could make an exception. It depends. If you plead and beg long, hard enough, maybe we'll do it. But we want this special
you
for.
Can speak Saudi
I'll tell you what we'll do.
English, then you get it. Right?
We're going to make this for all Hamilton County residents. How about that? That'll make you happy. There you go. All Hamilton County residents get this. Now, you couldn't because you're from Georgia.
Right. Ringgold.
Hey, whatever. You want to see something real?
What else we got?
I want you to tell me how much you think this brand new leather jacket is. Now, how cool? That's like Easy Rider. This kid doesn't know what Easy Rider is.
Yeah,
But remember, you do?
Yeah.
You watch the movie?
no, I know what it is.
Watch the movie.
Insert verbiage.
Scroll that down. Let's take
Okay.
a full look at
Now
that.
you have to go to Hot News Talk Radio. I forgot we're not just television. We're on the radio. I had dead air. I'm like, okay. We're at Hot News Talk Radio, half off. How much do you think that leather jacket is? Brand new. Take a guess, John. Just guess.
Take a guess. $250.
Come on.
Come on. I'm
I can do better than that.
$500-$600.
Come on.
leather
$250, $500, $600, and out the door for $30. What? $30 out the door.
Wait, I didn't. Now listen, guys.
$30.
I didn't see this. I didn't see you scrolled it just now, so
Yes.
I didn't see it. This is $30.
Out the door. Brand new. $30. Out the door.
Well, now, wait a minute. I have a question for you. How about if I keep it in the door? Is it $25? If I don't take it outside, can I get it for $25?
You can.
Swear it in the store.
20, 35. It's $25.
Put it on in the store, and I don't go out the store.
$25.
$25. But
Out the door, $30.
Out the door.
$30 out the door.
That's a steal.
That's
Now-
half
now,
off.
Is that just one jacket? Or is
No,
he
multiple
doing all-
things.
He's doing all of them like that?
Yes.
Now, where is this? Where are you going?
This is at one of our clients that will let you know if you call us and you want to buy it.
Wow. Wow. You guys got to go on the website to see.
You kidding me? Look at this. Slitzer.
Say that 5 times fast.
This is not Disney radio.
Are we going R-rated now?
All right, so now I like this because let's say we're gonna have a 6-piece set of knives. What would you call them?
Slitzers.
Slitzer. Absolutely.
Of course, it's made in Germany.
Yeah.
We call it Slitzer. Hey, Slitzer.
These are nice knives.
They are. They're beautiful. And of course, you know, the Germans have to overbuild everything. That's why they lost the war.
Right, absolutely.
Because they take too much time overbuilding.
Really good looking.
I mean, you don't have one rivet. I mean, do you think 2 rivets would be enough for a knife?
No, they've got
Not for the
3.
Germans.
No, they have 3 on the
They
handle.
have 3 on the handle.
Never dull blades. I mean,
$15 for this thing.
15. I thought I said 45.
Look at that.
$15.
$15.
for 6 knives.
Yeah, that's less
not
than
bad.
half off. That's not bad at all.
Do the math, Eric. You're the real estate guy.
Hey, you're the real estate guy. Well, you listen. We listen to these pants.
Now we're
Look,
going into camo.
look at that.
What is that?
Brand new
Is that a-
camo. If you're working the factory, who do you think's holding that up? Look at those shoes and pants.
Why aren't you wearing the camo there?
How much you think that is? $10.
$10. for
Medium
camo?
Dex. Yeah.
Wow. Now where are we going with this? People, how do people get this again?
Hot News Talk Radio. Go to half off. Scroll to the bottom of the page. All the information to get a hold of us will be right there. You can take advantage. This is a minimum, by the way, guys, of half off. I'm trying to find this this real unique item, which I think is at the bottom.
Man, there's a lot of stuff. How many items you
Oh, there's
threw on
got to
there?
be close to 100.
100.
Look at these
items.
skis. $90. Ski poles in case. Look at that.
That's snow skis, not
Snow skis.
water skis.
Not water skis. Yeah.
I don't think you can use poles for
Yeah,
one.
that's
Gotta
nice.
help you guys out
I
where
mean,
you're at.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tried doing that to try to get away with
hold
it,
on,
but
let's
the
go.
poles don't really work well in the water.
Hey, this is what Eric and John are going to be using soon.
Go back to the Braves card.
There we go. There's a Braves
There
card.
you go, a little David Justice Braves card. And
I have
it's
no,
like
I have
it's
no idea who he is, but you can talk about it.
What?
No, I don't know who he is.
What? This right here.
Sell
I mean,
this.
That's a big
How
thing
much
right
is that? How much is that?
How much would you pay for that?
Well, I mean, I tell you what, I'm seeing a nice card. It says David Justice on it. Of course, it's a great outfielder with the Atlanta Braves back in the 90s. And his big claim to fame is I think he married Halle Berry, which is good. That's good in my book. All right, but it comes with a clock. I mean, it's a nice little wood background,
Mhm.
beautiful thing for any Braves fan that would want it, or just anybody that would want something nice to put on the wall that's a sports fan all the way around.
Mhm.
How much is that? I
Well-
guess it's $100.
$15.
If I guess wrong, $15. Same price as the knife.
$15.
I mean, I'll tell you what, that's a good looking piece. You know, David Justice will be in the Hall of Fame.
Which one do you think will be, Russell? Which one do you think will need this first, John or Eric?
Is that a walker?
That's a Walker. That's a
Is that
Walker.
walker?
$35. You better buy it now. I don't think Medicaid
Okay.
covers it.
All right. Yeah, I don't know.
There's a Walker. Let's go. I want to find this one little unique area. There's a thing there. And you want to go to hotnewstalkradio.com.
Hey, I like the idea.
Hotnewstalkradio.com.
I like the
And
idea
you want to
of
click.
buying that. No, not the walker.
Oh, you want the Walker? Click half off.
I'll steal that from an old lady before I can put it in the garage. Now, did I say that out loud?
Electric
All right.
saw. Look,
What,
there's
what I was
full
looking at
stick.
is that you guys got to buy.
Here it is.
A gift certificate for your cell phone because you know
Oh
what?
yes. Oh yeah.
Don't
absolutely.
buy insurance anymore on the cell phones because you
No.
used to have to because
No.
nobody was out there
Right.
fixing cell phones.
Right.
Now you got all these neat places opening up, and for what did we say that was?
Cell Surgeon, $50, $100 worth of not coupons, gift
So
certificates.
you save $100 worth of
$50
for $50.
like Jets Pizza. Let's say you have an order for $50 of Jets Pizza. Yeah, your bill's $50. $25 gets you two $25 coupons. So you just spent $25 for $50 worth of pizza. You don't. It's not a coupon; it's a gift certificate.
Yeah, there you go.
And for Cell Surgeon, same thing.
Yeah.
To get your phone fixed, it's not a matter of if, it's when. You see this
That's
little.
exactly it. Your screen's going to break.
Look at this.
and then that screen's going to cost you at least $100. So
See
you
the
go
little-
and you get it for $50. There's your insurance right there.
See the little charging unit right here? Look at this.
What?
I'm gonna put it up to the camera.
See that?
Right at the bottom. See that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What is that?
That will go bad. That's where you charge your phone.
Don't put your finger in it.
Okay.
Get your finger out
There
of
you
it,
go.
and it won't go bad.
But
That's to plug.
that's
That's
the
the plug in. That's not to put your finger.
but
in.
eventually that'll go bad.
Yeah.
It cost me $100 to get it fixed on my phone.
Well, you see, if you would have bought the thing for
50 bucks,
you would have saved $50.
So your phone is going to mess up, right? It's going to eventually, something's going to go wrong. It's going to break, like you said.
Yeah.
The screen's going to.
Well, the other big thing is you don't have to, if you have the insurance, you're going to have to send it off, wait 2 or 3 days. They may
Right.
send you a replacement or not, but you can walk in right there to get your cell phone repaired. They'll repair it and you can leave.
Now you just tuned in and said, "What the heck what's going on here? Where's Laura Ingram?" Laura's in the back having a cup of coffee. She needed a break.
Actually, she just went and bought
she's
those
having some-
camo pants. And
Yeah.
She's gone to pick them up.
She's having some cappuccino. She's having a cappuccino while we talk about these items. This is half off. To get to the site, you go to hotnewstalkradio.com. Hotnewstalkradio.com. Click half off. You'll get to this site. Everything is a minimum of half off. I haven't gotten this watch yet, but I think I may buy it. This is so cool. Check this out. This is what I wanted to scroll to.
No, that's a Lionel. Oh, the Lionel train set. Is
Yes.
what that is?
Yeah. It's a watch.
You know, I have that. I have that in my attic, a Lionel train set, and it's a Lionel collectible train watch.
The train goes
The
around
train goes around,
and it whistles.
and it actually whistles.
And it whistles.
Wow! Now, what? Wait a minute.
wait. Can
What
I
would
please
you-
tell? If you were not watching on YouTube, you just saw 2 men over 50 become little boys and become so giddy over a watch and a train. Next, we'll have the Mickey Mouse watch and watch his little yellow hands go around too.
Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse. Well, remember that when you were a kid? You had the Lionel train.
I have
I
it
love
up in
it.
my attic. I'm waiting for it to be an antique.
How much do you
But-
think that is?
I'm gonna say that has to be $80.
$19.
Oh my gosh! I could add that to my
$19.
collection.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
We have a frame here for $6. Look at that. Frame in a frame. And I'm doing the Google Analytics, and here's what I'm a little shocked at. You know how big our female audience is, percentage wise?
Less than 1%.
40%.
170 pounds.
40.
I'm sorry, you mean people. I'm sorry.
40% of our listeners are females.
Really?
Yeah. So I decided to put
or want to be.
or want to be. Yes. Hey, don't laugh, because years ago I hired someone that I figured he's really cool. He knows radio. This is back in 2002, and I hired him. And my general manager came in and said, "Did you notice anything?" I'm like, "No." And she said, "He tucks." I'm like, "What?" So that's all I'm saying. So it ended up that when he wasn't working on the radio, he was dressing as a woman.
Oh, yeah.
But I figured, who knows? It's radio. It's cool. I'm not going to discriminate.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
And I kept him working, and he was fine. And I eventually just let him dress as a girl at the radio station, even though he sounded like a guy. And what I discovered, this is kind of wild when you hear all this talk. And you know me, I'm no big liberal. They're going liberal. And I would say to him, I'd say, "Jen, why do you go through all that trouble dressing as a woman when you're a guy? He said, because ever since I was 8 years old, I thought I was a girl. I said, but you're not. He goes, and then I'm thinking, any man that would do that has to think they're a woman, because who's going to put up with that? It's hard enough for us to shave and, go through the Monday.
Not being a man anyway. So then I want to be a man that's going to act like a woman. That's got to be a huge.
Oh, man. So mentally, I guess,
Now, this is one thing we don't have on the website, right?
We do not have that.
Selling clothes for men that dress
You
like women.
cannot
We
get a
got
sex
heck of
change operation for
We got a heck of a tea setup.
We have no transgender stuff for half off yet.
How did we get to this?
I don't know. I
Let's
don't
go. Where are we listening to?
Hot News Talk Radio.
And what kind of show?
And this is half off. I don't know. That's I'll tell you,
We're going in all kinds of
you
directions.
get half off of everything. I'll tell you a funny story is my friend John, who is a devout Christian radio station. And I eventually told him, I said, John, we kind of tease you when you're not around. What do you mean? I said, because no matter what we're talking about, within 5 minutes, you're talking about God. We can be talking about anything. And he goes, well, yeah, no matter what we're talking about, within 5 minutes, you're talking politics. I'm like, well, okay, you're right.
Score one up there, right?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, we're at half off. But the
one,
purpose of me saying that women listen is because now we have stuff on for women, because 40% of our audience are women.
They listen because we got the digital drive coming up, and they look on the screen, and you got Russell back there. I mean, come on. I mean,
Oh, and he's such a stud.
such a stud.
Little
So they're
baby
all
face.
They're all looking at Russell.
Yeah. Please keep that money.
Camouflage wasn't for women.
What?
The camouflage pants, that wasn't for women.
No.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Maybe.
Say it's the whole Saudi Daisy.
The whole
thing.
Saudi Daisy thing. Yeah. But that whole set of 10, guess how much? It's a bunch of knickknacks.
Explain
and-
what it is.
Go ahead.
I don't know what.
I know. I
It's a
can't
tea
either.
set. Okay, it's a tea
If we
set.
had Chrissy here from Chrissy's Treasures, we could explain
and there's
it.
a whole bunch
A
of
tea set, yeah.
little cottages that are actually your teacup.
Did you hear him feminize when he talked about that?
You know,
He's like, just it's the whole set,
and
and
it
and
has
it's
different
teacups,
colors,
and
it has
and geez,
flowers.
I think I'm gonna go buy some. I'll
But
go by the
it's-
client and
it's
go,
good.
oh, they're gone.
I mean, if you like tea and you like houses, hey, this can be a good thing for the radio for our show. You know, because
Yeah.
it actually has houses on it.
Look at this. Designer oval pitcher filter system. Culligan water system.
This is cool because
Look at the price of
This is really cool.
This could
It's
save your life.
Culligan- It's the Culligan filtered water system.
Yeah.
And if you want to be environmentally friendly,
Uh-huh.
all those bottles that are filled up are mostly all purified water. Okay, so you're using the same system here
Yeah.
as you are buying these bottles, drinking them, throwing away, and filling up our landfills. What you can do is keep the bottles when you finish, fill it up with the purified water. Bam, it's the same thing.
Yep.
And how much is that?
$7.
$7.
Is this crazy?
$7.
Have you guys ever seen anything like this?
No.
Listen, then the money you save, you can buy a house. All right?
From these guys,
from
from John and Eric.
State University, we'll show you if you save money on your water, the money you put away, we'll make sure that you can get a house.
And you're still buying and selling houses, right,
Oh
John?
yeah, we're buying.
What's your give us your phone number.
It's 423-618-3980. Now,
And today you get one half off.
I'll tell you what.
If you call me,
if you call now, one house you
half
get
off.
You know, people say this is a story. We were just talking about it at breakfast. People saying, "Oh, I need money to buy houses," and we were talking about going through the banks and how the banks screwed up and blamed all the investors and people who got loans,
Which is
and
not
stuff,
true.
Which
It was the bank.
It's absolutely
The
not
banksters.
true. Or the banksters did it. So
It was the banksters.
we do things outside in real estate that are not real estate going through the banks, right? So if someone was saying, "Well, how do you do that? How do you?" I bought and sold a house just this week. All right, I'm not going to say how much I made, but it was definitely in the 5 digits. All right, and without any money, I didn't put money down. I didn't buy it anything. I controlled the deal and sold it to somebody else
Without a dime out of your pocket.
without a dime
Wow.
out of my pocket.
See, when you guys come back on the air, we're going to be talking about that stuff too. with Real Estate University. What is your number, Eric?
Yes, we are going to be talking about that stuff. We look forward to getting back on the air, which we hope will probably be next month.
Soon.
And so we've got some exciting things planned, not only for people that are in real estate, but people that are doing business.
Mhm.
And you're probably going to see our lovely faces out and about. So if give me a call if you have any questions on that. And that's 423-521-0284, 423-521-0284.
And more importantly, the website, if you're driving down the road, you're like, I can't write that number down that fast.
Yeah, it's realestateu.org. Real estate U, and that's just the letter U, not YOU.
And that's for you. That's for you or John.
That's for John or I. You'll find our information on there.
And everything we're talking about now is half off on the website. But let me tell you, I did trade a house one time.
I'll take half off of me.
I traded a house. I traded a $95,000 Cape Cod house for advertising. Gave him $200,000 in advertising. We did a contest, get your hands on the American Dream contest, and we gave away a house. So anything can be traded. Anything.
Well, you know what? And I think that's the great thing about this show. You can come in, you get advertising, you're actually going to be selling a product, and it's like a give back to the community also, right?
Absolutely. I'm going to hand it over to Russell for a few minutes because you guys, they want to fill in. You want to fill in once in a while on half off, right?
We want to come. This is fun. You come in, and I can't believe wait a minute. How did you guys go and find these deals?
I just did it, man.
You just
did
went
it.
out,
I had the idea. Let's do half off. Part of the idea came from when I was talking to you two about going on the air on the weekends with the real estate thing we're talking about. And I'm like, well, why don't we do that with products? Let's go to the clients and say, then we'll give you 50. Let's get that merchandise, give you advertising, and let's reduce it by 50%, but only give it to our listeners, just the Hot News Talk Radio listeners.
Yeah.
It's not open to the world on the internet, just you guys.
Yeah.
And we'll do it live on the radio. So when you're listening, you know you can take advantage of these deals by going to hotnewstalkradio.com and clicking on half off. Here's the newly designed website, by the way, that I designed.
Well, you know what? That Jeep Grand Cherokee, if you get on the and look at this and look at the specs, if you're looking for a car, really take a look at this vehicle. I'm not going to say vehicle. What do you guys say? Vehicle. And check it out. Go down to the dealership, and that would be a great deal.
Hey, also, the great thing about this website is it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go there. You're looking for something. Maybe it's not on there right now, but keep checking back.
Well, if it's not on there, we tell them, let us know. We'll get it for you.
Yeah.
Let us know what you want.
This, because we're going to have some great deals on here. It's half off. Some of them are even greater than half off.
Right.
And there's just all kind of good deals. And you know what? What I like is what Sab was saying earlier is, look, this is local people. We're not eBay. We're not selling something that somebody's imported from China or something like that. These are local guys that are right now putting their merchandise on here and passing the savings to you.
Absolutely. And if you click on, here we go, half off deals.
Mm-hmm.
You can see
hotnewstalkradio.com and then click on the half off deals. It'll take you there and you'll see all of them. And then at the bottom of the page, just some simple information you put in. It goes, somebody will contact you and you'll say, I want the set of knives, I want the cell phone repair, whatever it is you want, they'll contact you and they'll get that ordered to you, and then we'll get the certificates out to you.
Right. And look at this. This is a Jordache bag. Now, here, I'm going to hand it over to you, Russell.
I've never met Jordache.
Jordache. I want you to tell me how much you think this Jordache bag is. Okay? Can you please do that? Well, hold on a minute, Russell. I'm going to give you the headphones. Okay? There you go.
All right. So as Russell comes in, and he is the host of the Digital Drive.
This microphone's adjusted for a short man.
There
we go. All right. So what are we looking at?
So we're looking at a bag. I'm guessing it's some kind of suitcase or something. I'm not a bag person. Yeah.
It's a nice
if
Gucci
it's not
handbag.
A fanny pack. I don't know what it is.
No, it's that. That would actually, we call them lumbar packs, just so you know.
Lumbar pack. So this looks like some kind of suitcase. I mean, it's a nice looking bag. It is Jordache. How much is that?
Well, the price on it is actually lower than you'd think because it's only $20 for the thing.
There's no way.
No, I don't.
There's
It's a $60 bag easily, right? And also the cool thing about it is it's got these two gigantic front pockets on it. Yeah, with zippers, so you can put probably easily 4 pairs of shoes in there. I think, like I would fit all my shoes in there because I only have
2 bodies in there.
Probably.
That's the Italian in me coming
If you
out.
dump it off the Walnut Street Bridge and you've just gotten rid of a body, it's easy.
And it's not. It will not float.
Will not float. Well, especially if you put some cinder blocks in it.
The shoes. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff on this. Well, we could sit here and describe it all day long. What you need to do is you need to go to hotnewstalkradio.com, and then you're going to scroll down just a little bit, and you're going to see half off. Click the half off, and then take your time and go through these products. There's going to be something there that you're going to want to buy. You're going to save a lot of money, and you're putting your money back into the local economy.
That's what we're all about.
That's the big thing.
Right. Now I'm scrolling up to this thing here because I'm actually demoing them right now. If you notice, I'm wearing these products, and I knew that we were going to do the show today, so I'm wearing them.
I really hope there's no underwear on there.
Well, no, it's a pair. Actually, yes, it's a pair of Gucci Victoria's Secret underwear. No,
and you're wearing those.
I am wearing those. Okay. I can't show you that on the camera, but it's a pair of work
boots. A whole
boots.
Different website they have to go to.
Right. That's that has a .xxx at the end of it instead of .com. No, this is our pair of work boots that we have. Unfortunately, the sizes only go from 7.5 to 9.5. So these are for short people with small feet. But it's a pair of work boots, and actually these are not only work boots. These are actually boots that have been issued during Desert Storm. I can tell you just by looking. And the ones on the far right appear to be Iraqi Freedom era boots. These are actually military issue boots, and I'm wearing a pair of them right now. And they do have steel toes. They're really rad. I love them.
Nice.
So you can get those for a mere $20 for one pair.
$20 a pair.
$20 a pair.
Wow.
You can't beat that.
No, you can't.
I paid easily more than that for mine.
Fit your 13s in there, can Eric?
I can relate. I wear 14. Nice. I can't do that. So we got a lot of cool stuff on the website. We also have.
There's just tons of stuff. These hats are nice.
The hats are so cool because you have CIA on them, right? I mean, you can't go wrong if you tell people you're CIA. You can get it.
CIA or CY.
Any one of them.
Okay.
Any one of them. You can get it in any building you want. And it's $5 for these hats. One of them has Orange County choppers if you want to rep the Orange County down in Florida, or maybe Orange County over in California, over in Cali represent. You can wear these hats, and they'll think that you're a real cool dude. You're a real motorcyclist.
And if you go to Twin Peaks, I think you get a free drink or something.
You do. You get a free drink and a free lead slug if you go over to Twin Peaks.
And then you go to the bathroom, they shoot you. But anyway, that's a whole different. And we have a clock here. That'd be nice to have.
This will class up your room, man. These clocks will class up your room.
And there's so many items on here, Russell, that you just have to go to the website, hotnewstalkradio.com, and then just go to the half off.
It's so easy. It's right there at the top.
Scroll to the bottom, put your minimal information in, no credit card information. Put your minimal information in, and boom, we can get you hooked up with these things.
If you have a 12-year-old girl in the house, they won't be able to read that.
I can't read it.
No.
They're like, "What time is it? There's a clock." I don't understand what that says. Because it's analog.
Right.
And everything's digital. The little hands between 12 and 1 and the big hands on the 6. 12 and a half, 6. Is that what time it is?
Oh, okay. Funny story. If you want to talk about analog clocks, funny story. I can't read them either. And there's this video game I was playing where you had to set the clock to 3:33. So I set all the hands on the 3. I was like, well, it's 3:33 now. I can't read analog clocks.
Come on. We are fooling around.
No. Now, wait a minute. This is the same guy that is questioning us about email, texting, Facebook, but he can't read a clock.
I can't read, well, an analog clock. If it just has the...
Well, I will say I have something in common with you. I can't read Chinese.
Okay, well, there you go.
I mean, it's all Greek to me.
I can't read Greek either, so it's all good. It's all good.
How much is that clock?
How much is it anyway? It is $3.
Oh, that's Mainstay.
Yeah.
That's like a regular
major
this
brand.
Is cute. Now we get into something that I can see myself wearing.
Okay. It's got the same pattern.
You got to carry it. It's an accessory.
Right. It's the same pattern as my great aunt's love seat, but it's a.
I sat on those for years.
It's some Samsonite luggage. How much is that?
I sat on those for years.
When I was busking back in Jersey, I was sitting on those for so long. But what else we got on the website? We got so much cool stuff. We got a lock. Now that's some pretty cool stuff. A luggage lock.
You guys got to go, and this is a lot of fun. All right, this half off show is just a blast. I mean, you can get all this neat stuff on.
Look at a sword.
It's a sword, and actually, the funny thing about this sword is it's sort of a hybrid because it's a Western style and an Eastern style sword. And I could talk about why that is for hours, but I won't. We also have handmade beaded watch by Chrissy's Treasures here on hotnewstalkradio.com.
Now, it's also an analog watch. So
which I can't read, but it does look cool. I would be really confused if you walked in with that.
Telling that time is tough.
I can't do that. It's so cryptic, though. It's like, what's with the hands? Just tell me what time it is. I hate that.
That's what's great about our system out here for schools, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
it nice?
yeah.
When you
He
think
never went
about
to
how
school.
these guys,
I didn't go to school.
You didn't go. Well, it shows, but I'm not going to try to say
Oh.
anything. Ooh, that was a tough one.
Oh man.
No, but does you go digital drive, and you like explode on all that kind of information.
Oh, yeah.
It just blows me up. So if you guys want to, you coming up right up next?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What are you going to talk about?
Oh, well, okay. There's a sheriff's office over in New York, or not New York, pardon me, California, where they were using Stingray devices without a warrant. Also, the IRS has been hacked many, many times by fraudsters, and people's tax returns have been stolen on many different occasions.
And you're not hearing about that.
No, never.
Now, yesterday they
But
broke the story.
They broke the story.
100,000
100,000, that's right.
accounts were hacked.
100,000 counts are hacked.
Right, with tax returns, social security information, all that stuff.
Government just broke it.
That's why I don't file.
Yeah,
Did I say that out loud?
you did,
Did
but
I
I didn't
actually
hear
say
you.
my name, my social security number?
no, you shouldn't
I'm
anyway.
Eric Judd.
Don't trust them, so you don't file. All right. So, Russell,
Yeah.
how do they see all of these items?
Well, if you want to see all these items, you can go to hotnewstalkradio.com, which is our website. Just type in hotnewstalkradio.com into your standard internet web browser, and then click on half off, which is right there on the home page. You just click on half off. You can see all the different items that we have. Just scroll through them. It's a nice big JPEG image that we have all over the place on hotnewstalkradio.com. You can see all the cool stuff that we got right there, hotnewstalkradio.com, and half off. So
You can also go to hotnewstalkradio.com and listen to us live.
It
And you
automatically
go to
starts playing.
YouTube. Yeah.
it's
Go
easy.
to YouTube and see us live. And you really need to see some of these items because if you're looking to save money and put money back into the local economy, this is perfect.
It's perfect because you're supporting the local businesses, and not only that, you're also supporting the radio station here, which you really can't go wrong because now you're supporting a local business and you're supporting us. So it's like a double whammy. You're supporting so much local economy, it's going to make your head explode. You can see all these items right here on hotnewstalkradio.com. Also, if you want to listen on the go, get the TuneIn Radio app and search for Hot News Talk Radio. You can listen to us
Also,
that
if
way.
you want to, why don't you contact John and I? We're putting together a nice program that I think you're really going to like for your business. It doesn't even have to be real estate related. It can be any business. You can reach John at 423-618-3980. That's 423-618-3980. You can reach me at 423-521-0284. That's 423-521-0284. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thanks a lot.
If you feel like a room without a roof, 'cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
You give us 12 minutes and 40 seconds, we'll give you Chattanooga and the world.
News Talk 1240.
Surgery does not have to be financially painful. Hi, I'm Surgical Dr. David Red, and I'd like to invite you to my walk-in surgery clinic in North Shore. Quick Surge brings you immediate relief from moles, skin tags, maybe a laceration. Quick Surge. You walk in, fill out a mini form, I numb the area I'll treat, and before you know it, you're on your way home. Do I take insurance? No, because I take cash customers. I have super low and fixed prices, credit card, check, or cash. Uninsured, member of the working financially disadvantaged, choose Quick Surge. I publish prices online. No murk, just sunshine. Hassle-free, pain-free. Love the idea of a personal relationship with a doctor? Drop in with a nasty cut from work. Quick Surge, I'll take care of you. Quick Surge in the Public Center on the North Shore. No insurance hassles with Quick Surge. The national medical system is dysfunctional, overpriced, very alienating. I'm part of the solution, and so are you. Come on home. QuickSurge.com. QuickSurg. Relief.
Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's got third. He's going for second. Earnhardt going for the lead.
The NASCAR Sprint Cup Series is on the Motor Racing Network. Coverage continues Sunday.